And that's basically what happened right here. Because again, like I was trying to go long and grab some Apple calls, but I grabbed the puts on mistake, right? And right then, like I knew I realized I made a mistake, but like for a second we rejected, and like the puts were in the money, so I sat there for a second, and then I was like, well, wait, CPI is coming out tomorrow anyways, and like I thought the numbers were gonna be hot, so I just left it on. You feel me? And and instead of the numbers being hot, they were cool, which caused us to run up even more. And see, that's how a clerical error will turn into a losing trade, basically. So just a little prime example of, again, when you make a error on your order entry, like something like that, like again, like a fat finger mistake, or you just hit the wrong button or something like that, you have to immediately kill that trade and get out of it. But I didn't, and I had to pay for it. But it's all good. But again, I'm watching this thing, and it hasn't broken out yet, but it's looking like it wants to. Like it seems like that 150 up there is a decent resistance. We've tested it a few times, and I mean, up here we broke above it, but that was just off the algos and the silliness. Well, look how this resistance held up decent, but as meta starts going up, and as the Q, and look, if you can just look right here and see, bro, like we're going up to 4100. So we also got the bonds though, like bouncing as well, bro. So I don't know. And look at this though, bro. Like what's up with Tesla, bro? Look at that. But there is definitely money to be had on just trading Tesla. I mean, there's money to be had on just trading anything, bro, to be quite honest with you. And again, I'm trying to watch this thing, bro, and just see if we reject, or people like take profits or something, just so we can like head down far enough for me to get out at a better price. I don't think it's gonna happen, bro. The market's just too bullish, and I'm watching it on the 2 minute. Let's go to the 5 for a second and see how it looks. I mean, and right here, like on the SPY, it's 410. Basically, on the Qs, it's 296.99. I mean, it's basically 297. No, in order for us to see something different, you're gonna need to see the Qs and the SPY break above this level. And look at Nvidia. Look, there's resistance up there, bro. And you also have to take into account that the Fed and everything, they don't want to see this bullishness like this. Yeah, I mean, they're gonna be happy that the numbers cooled off a little bit, but I feel like we're still in a bear market. We still are, bro. This is just bear market rallying, I think, and this is what I'm talking about. Look, like the entire market did most of its ripping and running during pre-market off the number print, and look, you see bonds starting to bounce. When you see bonds bounce, you'll see equity or the market show some signs of weakness. And that's what we're seeing most of the time. Not all the time, but sometimes. And the way I understand it is that if people are buying bonds, that means they're rotating out of equities in the stock market. And now look at Tesla. What the hell? Like even off this, like this is tech, dog. So even off the numbers being cool, bro, look, this thing's selling off. I don't know what's going on with Tesla. Let me make sure I got enough space on this drive to be recording like this. Alright, I mean, I got 139 gigabytes. Like, that's not a lot, though. Not for your boot drive. Alright, now look, we're starting to see some resistance, I think. And look, bonds are coming up. They're still up. And look, the S&P 500, I mean, right at 4,100, bro. Look, I'm going to see what it looks like at 4,100 flat. Look, 4,100 flat. We got up there and hit that level and rejected. And now we're starting to see some logic come back in. You feel me? And I'm just trying to freaking get out, bro, like, for a decent price as possible. Like, am I still on, bro? Yeah, get my VPN on, dude. And I mean, look, this is what I mean. Look, first of all, we rejected clean off that 4100 level, right? Okay. And, I mean, just to look at NVIDIA, you know, resistance up here, rejected clean, like, decent rejection and bearish pattern. And look, remember I was saying earlier, Tesla's been leading, not as far as like leading in how expensive it is, but as far as like the price action. And that's kind of what we've seen. That's what we're seeing. And I'm just looking for some logic to come in just a little bit. And that's a pretty long recording. I'm gonna stop it. All right, let's see how much, like, what the damage is looking like now. I mean, it's substantial. Let's look at this option chain. I mean, a lot better than it was. Let's see, like, down here, bro, this is where I need to get out at. I just want us to come back down here and, like, test this right here. If we can just come back down there and test that level, like, and off the open, bro, for a second, I seen the premiums swing to, like, back up to, like, 150. I'm trying to, I mean, I would really love to get out like that, you know, around there. But I think that was just like the volatility, like, what do you call it? Like the IV, not IV. IV is intrinsic value. Whatever, like the vol on the options premiums. Like, I think that was just like the options, like, updating, like, off that volatility. Bro, like, I don't even care, bro. Like, hack to your little heart's desire, bro. Like, I'm done sweating that shit, bro. It's wasting too much of my time, bro. Look at Tesla. Look, dude, this is what I mean. Like, hopefully it holds true and Tesla leads as far as the price action. Because right now, like, dude, the market is extended to the upside decent, like, too much. Like, yeah, I know the numbers were cool. Yeah, I know that's bullish for the market. But, bro, like, there still needs to be some logic. You feel me? Like, remember the series, Hopium versus Logic? I'm seeing a lot of Hopium right now. Even though the numbers were cool and it's good, but still, prices are still too high, bro. Like, the PE ratio of stock, like, of certain stocks and stuff are way too high. Like the valuations, bro. Like, a lot of stocks and tickers have nosebleed valuations. All right, so they're still overpriced. And just think, the numbers were cool and we freaking gapped up, like, we ran up even more. So that means they're even more overvalued. I mean, it makes sense to me. So let's see. Let's see if some logic comes in here. And I mean, if we're looking at Tesla, I mean, there's some logic coming to that thing, bro. If we're looking at NVIDIA, it's looking a little more logical. Look, this is illogical. This run up right here. This is illogical. Okay? This is more logical. Right here. Coming on back down. And see, this is what I mean. Like, that's profit taking. Now, what I'm saying is, if they profit take enough, like, the algos and the traders will notice that, and they'll jump on the bandwagon and flush this thing back down. And look, I mean, since market open, we've just been topping out and freaking selling off. So you gotta assume that, you know, we opened at the top of the range, basically. So now we'll go back down and test the bottom.